It's early. If you are looking for a video filled with tips on how to motivate yourself to get out of bed early to work out, this is not that video. This video is more about embracing the season that you're in, and for me, that is embracing what working out looks like for me right now. You guys, this is not what working out used to look like for me. First of all, I'm on my patio. Second, I'm using 10-pound weights and doing 20-minute workout videos a few days a week before my kid wakes up. Before pregnancy, which happened to coincide with the pandemic, good times, I used to be in a CrossFit-like gym setting for an hour, 5 or more days a week, lifting more than my own weight on many types of lifts. Oh, and I used to teach and take yoga 3 or more times a week. I am not gonna lie and act like I don't miss that. I miss that so much. But that's just not in the cards with where I'm at in my life right now. I have a 2.5-year-old kid, and during my 3rd trimester of pregnancy, my bladder prolapsed. Google it. Huge bummer, not pretty. And that prolapse limits my physical movements. I cannot run or jump or lift super heavy right now. Maybe I'll be able to one day if I keep up with my physical therapy exercises, but that is just not my reality today. It has not been easy for me to accept what working out looks like now versus then. That's easily been the hardest part of this postpartum body that I'm in, if you can even still call it a postpartum body if you have a 2.5-year-old. I miss what my body used to be able to do, and I miss how it used to feel. Daily, I'm just trying to accept this new body that I'm in, and I pat myself on the back each morning that I drag myself out of bed to move in the way that my body can handle in this season. You might be wondering why the weights are usually set up outside. That is because you just saw our living room and then where our kid sleeps. So it's a tight squeeze in this house, and if I go work out, in there, then there's no way that I'm not gonna wake up that sweet little kid that's sleeping in here. So there you have it. Outside it is before that kid wakes up. This is also not a get ready with me video, but this is, part of the morning. And so I'm taking you along with me as we talk through this whole season of life thing. I work out and I get ready before my kiddo is awake. And I know for sure that I could work out with him. And sometimes we do that. But if you've ever worked out with a 2.5-year-old, you'll know that there are a lot of little breaks in between. And if it makes it great if it's a video workout, because that means that I can pause the video for a second, do an emergency bathroom run. But there is something to be said for just like 20 minutes straight, grind it out, feel good afterwards. I do have the choice to work outside of the home, and so I do, which means that my kiddo goes to daycare. That means that we do have limited time before he goes to daycare and I head out for work, and when he gets home from daycare, I get home from work, and then bedtime. So the time is limited, and I just really want to cherish it, protect it, prioritize it. So that means that, not a gazillion hours in the day would be great if there were more than 24. I also require 8 to 9 hours of sleep to be a functioning human being, which means that I have to get up before our kiddo does. And so that's when I get my workouts done. It's what works for me. It's tough. The worst part about it is that I can't make my coffee before my workouts. But I try really hard to get my workout in and be completely ready by the time that my kiddo wakes up, so that I can just completely enjoy that time in the morning with him before daycare. And that whenever I get home from work and he's home from daycare, we have that dedicated time as a family to just hang out and do whatever we want to do before bedtime. And honestly, after bedtime, there's no way that I'm getting off of the couch. I am so tired at the end of the day that I am not gonna be working out. I've tried it, doesn't work for me. So before kiddo wakes up, it is. Okay, so life also happens. So the idea of getting up consistently Monday through Friday before my kid gets up, it's a great idea, but sometimes that's just not what happens. So last night I was feeling totally exhausted and knew that getting up this morning was not going to be the healthiest choice for me. And so instead I put aside some time to make a little coffee. Actually gonna drink it this time, and made that time to walk my girl. So my girl and I are on a walk in this beautiful Florida weather, and I'm counting this as my movement today, and I'm really proud of myself for setting aside the time at all to do it, even if this doesn't look like what exercise used to look like for me. Was that a good walk, girl? Is this what I saw for my postpartum body? Nope. Is this what it is? Yeah, it is. So I'll just be over here rocking my 20-minute video exercises and giving myself grace on the days that it doesn't happen. Don't get me wrong. Some days suck. Some days I am so cranky and angry about this. But the reality is that this is what it is right now. And I'm working hard daily to be okay with that. I'm honestly working harder on that than I am to just get out of bed and move my body. Every day, I look at myself in the mirror and say, girl, you are fire. And you know what? We all are. We are all in a season of life, and we are all doing the best that we can. Right now, this is the best my body can offer me. And that, my friends, is enough.